The Minister for Information and Communications, Samuel Poghisio, leaves the country for Barcelona, Spain this Saturday, the 13th of February 2010. He's invited to attend the Global System Mobile Association GSMA World Congress. The conference is scheduled to take place from 15th to 18th February. The Mobile World Congress is the world's largest and leading mobile industry event held annually. The minister is leading a delegation that includes the Director of Information and Public Communications, Ezekiel Mutua, a Deputy Secretary in the Ministry of Information and Communications, Henry Mungasia, and his personal secretary, Philip Koe, to the forum. The Director General of the Communications Commission of Kenya, CCK, Charles Njoroge, the CCK Chairman, Philip Okundi, and other officials from this regulatory body are also invited. During the period of this summit with the theme Vision in Action, mobile leaders are to gather, collaborate, and conduct business at the conference. More than 1,300 companies are expected to feature at the exhibition here, having on display innumerable products reflecting the fast-changing technological advancement in the field of mobile telephony. The mobile future is likely to be defined at this conference. It is projected that approximately 50,000 mobile professionals from over 160 countries are here at this Mobile World Congress. The GSMA brings together more than 750 of the world's mobile operators. Within the program here is the Mobile Innovation Grand Prix, which seeks the most promising entrepreneurs and small to medium-sized companies developing and introducing innovative mobile solutions. The switch over from analog to digital terrestrial TV will free up an unprecedented amount of spectrum, the digital dividend. The GSMA is working hard to ensure a fair and well-balanced reallocation of this spectrum between interested industries to ensure that society reaps the full social and economic benefits.
On this screen over here, which is a touch screen, I can choose either music, video, record myself and then play it back, look at pictures, look at documents, all through the touchscreen, and hear it through this wonderful surrounding here that encapsulates the audio. The audio sound does not escape this sort of chair, and then I can play it back.
This is the world's largest exhibition for the mobile industry. Internet and entertainment professionals are not left out either. The GSM Awards uniquely offers organizations across the global mobile ecosystem the opportunity to showcase latest mobile products, services, and initiatives to the world. Monday the 15th, Poghisio attends a closed-door high-level ministers and CEOs roundtable. Later in the evening, there is a ministerial cocktail reception at Hotel Miramar in the heart of this city with outstanding scenic beauty. Some of the distinguished guests include the Chief Executive Officer of GSMA, Rob Conway, and Sherry Blair, wife of former British Prime Minister Tony Blair. Various members of the diplomatic corps from far and wide are present to witness who wins the Global Leadership Award in the mobile industry.
That recognizes and acts swiftly upon this responsibility is a government which shows true leadership. That is what our judging panel was looking for when they reviewed the entries we received for the 2010 Government Leadership Award. Government Leadership Award 2010 goes to the Government of Kenya.
At the close of the Congress, Kenya has stolen the limelight at the 2010 Global Summit by scooping two of the most prestigious awards on offer. Kenya becomes the fifth country to snatch the GSMA Government Leadership Awards after India, Brazil, Pakistan, and Egypt, and is the first in the sub-Saharan Africa to get the honor.
It's really very humbling for us when you have worked and somehow what you're doing is being noticed. And some of the things have been mentioned already, some of the efforts that the government of Kenya has taken to make sure that mobile communication, ICT, and generally the efforts of the world is bringing together to sort out problems and sort out issues, including poverty, including the unbanked people, most of whom live in Africa, and we're trying to find solutions for them, and especially in providing broadband that I believe is not only for Kenya, but for East Africa, Central Africa, the Great Lakes region. And I believe that all these efforts, moving Kenya from a mere 15,000 mobile phone users in 1999 to the place where now there are over 17 million people, that to us has been a great achievement. And this is what Africa is for. And this trophy, this award, this very great award is not only for Kenya, but also for the African continent. And I appreciate that we are joining. We are joining a growing list of great African countries that are participating in world-class activities. And so, to those of you out there in Kenya, hii ni yetu, nashukuru sana, asanteni sana.
It is a great honor for the Kenyan delegation to share accolades with Sherry Blair at the inaugural launch of her Women and Mobile, a global opportunity report by her Foundation for Women.
The states which had the greater number of women in work and the greater number of women with technology literacy enjoyed the greatest amount of poverty reduction. So this combination of women and technology really makes for transformative development. And I'm delighted, by the way, to see Kenya getting the award today.
This is a study on the mobile telephone gender gap in low and middle income countries. Kenya is part of the countries covered in her account. Through her report, Mrs. Blair seeks to push mobile phone usage to unconnected women. For instance, in Kenya, she says, women are 21% less likely to own a mobile phone than men, and that closing this gap is what needs to be done. Throughout this exhibition, the minister has a busy schedule. Tuesday sees him attend a flurry of Mobile Vision Forum and other bilateral meetings, while Wednesday sees him meet the GSMA CEO Rob Conway.
I hope that my friends who have fought so hard to bring this, all of you in the industry, need to know that this is a product of all our work, all our concerted efforts. I believe it just means that we're doing something right and that the world has noticed. This is a global award. This is competition at the global level, and for the first time, a country or a government in sub-Saharan Africa is being awarded for the efforts in making sure that in the mobile industry, a series of things have happened. One, we have heeded the right policies from the top of our government, from the president down to anybody in this industry has heeded the policy of government that this is a sector for growth, this is a driver for growth, and that we have put in all the efforts, including our resources, to make sure that there is infrastructure that supports this award, and that we have provided such infrastructure that nobody would think about, like the fiber optic cables coming to Kenya, and providing that leadership to be able to bring it with all the efforts that the Kenya government has made. And then thirdly, that we have grown in such a short time our penetration, mobile phone penetration, from a mere 15,000 people in 1999 to where we are now talking about anywhere between 17 million and 18 million, 20 million people who have access to the mobile phone. And of course, there are other things that the judges have seen also. The judges have also looked at the tax regimes and the incentives that are given in order to make this industry grow. And I think that among other things that we now worry about is making sure that we move on to the next level, which is not just applying voice, but being able to use a mobile phone for data, for video, and so on. So the Ministry of Information and Communications, the government of Kenya, is very proud to receive this and to make sure that we receive it not only on our behalf, but really for Sub-Saharan Africa, it's the first country. We join, among other countries, we joined Brazil, we joined Brazil, Pakistan, India, Egypt, and now us. Those are the ones that have so far received this award. And so we really are being recognized for belonging in world-class nations which are performing world-class activities in the mobile phone industry. And so we are very, very proud to be. But at the same time, it keeps us humble. Keeps us very, very humble, because this is just the beginning. We still have other achievements to make. We want to be able to conclude our digital migration. We want to move quickly from analog to digital broadcasting to be able to provide for more opportunities for this particular sector to grow. And so GSMA and Mobile World Congress have recognized our efforts. And so we want to say thank you for the judges and to thank Kenyans, because without the Kenyans participating and our neighbors, we feel that this is an East African award. This is an award for the whole of Sub-Saharan Africa. So thank you.
Safaricom Limited's M-pesa money transfer system attracts admiration from judges and delegates alike. This leads to the company's conferment for the second year running of an award for the best electronic money transfer system.
If you look at the money, M-pesa, for example, that you guys have been so successful in Kenya on, you took what normally would have been the physical, people trying to pass money in some, however way money could have been passed, you digitized it. You went digital. And you literally could put numbers around that of what value that created by moving from the physical trying to handle something to suddenly making it digital, right? And the expansion of the people who in Kenya suddenly were able to benefit from that.
Towards the end of the week, the minister takes a deserved break from the hectic program that he has been having at the GSMA Mobile World Congress to tour the new camp where the star-studded FC Barcelona plays its football. Others joining him in sampling what the stadium has to offer are the Minister of Information and Public Communications, Ezekiel Mutua, a Deputy Secretary in the Ministry of Information and Communications, Henry Mungasia, and Philip Koech from the same ministry. The new camp receives visitors who include some from the most far-flung corners of the earth by the minute at a fee. Security guards are on the standby at all times to prevent funds from spilling onto the well-manicured green playing field and other areas that their presence is not desired. During this tour, there is no practice match. Nonetheless, football lovers sit, pose for snaps, and even cheer an imaginary Barcelona team play. The team's silverware is a sight to behold. Most soccer fans have never seen such a great collection of trophies won by a single team. Poghisio is fascinated by this sightseeing. He and those accompanying him appreciate the quality of the field. Contrary to the misconception, especially among television football fans, that such playing surfaces are carpets, this is well-groomed green grass. It was explained that the purpose of the mechanized system used is to uphold quality grass by stimulating growth through the inducement of the required temperature. The grass is frequently trimmed accordingly. The minister, who is taken around to almost all sections of the stadium, also says that it would be easier to diversify sports tourism if we had a stadium to the standard of the new camp.